Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and as you can see, I am about to do some, well, a couple of ottomans here, and I've actually got some area rugs to do. I might actually be doing at least some of these with this machine, the area rugs that is, because it's very flimsy. That one in particular is very flimsy. This one's quite flimsy too, so putting I might try the work. We'll see what happens here. But anyway, this is a really good opportunity for me to talk a little bit about the ultimate PB3, which I'm using right now because my regular machine, the Esteem E600, I've had to order a new pump for it. The pump failed. Anyway, I got the pump within a couple of days from Safety Express out of Calgary. Came in real quickly. So I'll be doing a video showing that repair getting done. But in the meantime, I'm still using this machine, which actually I used it yesterday on a pretty big job, and it worked beautiful. I wasn't sure if this particular head was going to work very well, but it's actually working just perfect. And this thing, I'll tell you a few things about it. It's very old, excellent machine. In its day, this was considered one of the top machines you could get. It is a unique machine because you can clean with solvent. It has a built-in heater, runs on one cord, and it's adjustable heat up to, actually I believe it goes up to 212. It is really hot. It gets very hot, really fast too. And it has a 55 PSI pump, so it's got a fairly weak pump as far as that goes, but matched with the right tool. And it has decent suction. It's got a 2-stage motor in there, vacuum motor. And most fabrics, when I clean them with this thing, they dry really fast, like within an hour. So I would say the limitation this would have would maybe on a heavier, thicker type fabric. Then it might be a bit of a problem. But for the most part, it works just wonderful. But when I've used it in the past, I was actually using this head. I guess it's actually almost the same size. But anyway, this head is working perfect. So, I go like this, and it's hot. It's like hot enough. I have to move my hand away, like about now. So, anyway, let's give this a try, see how it works. Apparently, these marks here were caused by a window cleaner who dripped from his squeegee onto these ottomans. He was cleaning the windows in the house, and anyway, that's what these black marks are from. So let's see what happens. That might be a problem, those marks. I've run into this before, where a window cleaner dripped onto some furniture. I did get it out on the last one. I put some VDS on there already, volatile dry solvent, assuming that maybe some of that would come off with that, but anyway, that's not working yet. It does look lighter, but that machine is nice that it's so compact. It holds 2 gallons, and one of the concerns I had about using it in the past was I thought, man, I'll be emptying it and filling it a lot because it doesn't hold very much, but it actually does pretty darn well. I guess I can't complain about it. I think it works great. Well, the E600, which is what I usually use, is a 150 psi and has a bit more suction, so and has heat, so it's got more pressure, more volume of flow. But for most fabrics, I don't think it's that critical, actually. But in some cases it might be a deal breaker, I guess. Like I say, I think this would have some difficulty on heavier fabrics, but I'll tell you right now, this thing gets hot. I mean, it's really hot here. I'm pretty sure this thing actually gets hotter than the E600, which is a little bit surprising. I mean, like, that is getting hot, even though I've got a, that's the braided pressure line there, but I've got that on there to help insulate it, but it gets really, really, really hot. I had this thing up for sale, and I've had a couple of people that were interested in it, but of course, obviously I didn't sell it. But I think I'm gonna have to hang on to it. It just, at least as a backup machine, it works just fine. The one critical thing about it is the pump. It's a very unique pump. It's an impeller pump rather than a diaphragm pump, which is why it can pump solvent, although I would never use it for solvent. I have no interest in doing that, because that, well, it doesn't clean that well, for one, and also then you got to deal with the solvent afterwards. You can't just go and dump that down a toilet. But anyway, yeah, there's no reason for using solvent, I don't think. So we're looking good so far, except for that is actually lighter, as is that, but not completely out. So we're going to try this. Yeah. We'll let us sit for a bit. We'll come back to that. Alright. I think we're working. Oh yeah. That's looking good. Be a bit of a mark right there. Oh yeah, looking good. All right. Now, I was just thinking, what I wouldn't be able to do with this is I wouldn't be able to use like Sapphire Scientific tool with this thing. I'm sure it wouldn't be able to produce enough volume for one of those, but that don't matter because I have one, but I don't like it anyway. I really like these internal jet tools like this. I think they're absolutely the best way to go. There's Mighty as a new internal jet tool, the metal one. They improved it apparently. But anyway, in Canada, it's $750. That's just a ridiculous price. This tool was $250. Oh man, that's getting hot. And I can adjust the temperature. I can dial it back if I want to, but I'm not going to. But man, does this thing get hot. It's like uncomfortably hot right here. And in fact, if I really get the flow going, even if this tube gets hot, almost too hot to hold. Oh. Ow. You can hear it fluctuating. That's when the heater cycles on and off. And again, one of the really neat things about these machines is it's only running on one cord, and yet I'm able to get the heat. That's actually darned impressive. I remember when these things were being sold new, and it was like, I think that was like back in the 80s, I guess. And yeah, they were, ow. They were considered to be quite the ultimate, well, they call them the ultimate. They were really considered to be the premium upholstery cleaning machine. And I was able to buy this thing, a guy that was getting out of the business, and I got it really quite inexpensively, although I had to do a couple of repairs on it. I had to replace the carbon brushes in the motor, which wasn't expensive, but got a bit tricky. I had to be a bit creative about that. And the pump was leaking, but I was able to fix that. Okay. I think we've done a marvelous job. Okay, I'll let you go because I'm going to move on to the area rugs now, and we'll do that as a separate video. So anyway, thank you for watching and have a good day.